Arizona Cardinals 30, New England Patriots 17. And today it was the James Conner show. That man put the team on his back like the Grinch did with those stolen presents. He had over 100, he had about 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, caught a couple passes. I mean, he did everything for us. He was our offense pretty much. And usually when that happens, we tend to win games. It was a great performance for on him. Who else? We had Greg Dortch. He made a reappearance of the game plan after he had sort of been phased out. He was probably our biggest, no, second biggest receiving threat up there with McBride. He had a great game as well, but yet again he failed to reach the end zone. And I found it like during the broadcast, it was a thing where they I found out he now holds the record for most receptions, most consecutive receptions without a touchdown. But he's gonna get it eventually, as long as. But we're winning. At least we now for today we won. At least he's not pulling an AJ Brown about it. It's all good. He's gonna eventually find the end zone throughout his career. He's gonna have a great career, find the end zone a bunch of times. But that's, I guess, not the best not the best record you wanna hold. But apart from that, we had Marvin. Oh my God, Marvin Harrison Jr. This guy, he had the one good play early on the crossing route, had a big gain on it, but for the rest of the game, he was locked up by the Colombian, Darrell Revis. He had Marvin looking like Andy Dufresne, just absolutely locked up. Number 0 gave him zero space. He was getting no separation, and that seems to be something consistent with Marvin. I haven't seen too many times where he's gotten separation and made the catch. It should be there should be a lot more instances than there are, but like I said, he hasn't lived up to the hype as a rookie. But moving forward, I hope he becomes that guy for us, because now McBride is our number one receiving threat. I guess that's a good thing, but Marvin, he's a 4th overall pick. There's certain expectations that come with that caliber of a pick. Um, Mike Will wasn't a big part of the game plan. I don't understand why. Um, the defense, uh, the defense did okay. They didn't do well, not horribly. Um, Especially considering on the first drive, like back to back, we had injuries on our pass rushers, which wasn't a good sign. It was, as a fan watching the game, I was like, oh no, the word this might just be the thing that gives them the upper hand in the game. But we recovered from that. Riley made some stops, got a pick. Apart from a couple plays here and there by Drake Maye, I think the defense held up pretty well. But that Drake Maye guy, he's gonna be a problem for sure. I mean, at the moment he has no legit weapons. Hunter Henry is his number one target. That's Hunter Henry and the running backs. It's not good enough. The receivers aren't helping him out, but he just plays with such composure. Like the touchdown he made where he ran and just flipped it out last second. That's some Patrick Mahomes stuff right there. So today we got the better of them, but I know down the line, Drake Maye, Pats fans, y'all got a good one. And yeah, as far as our quarterback goes, Kyler Murray, if you look at the box score, he had like 23 for 30, 200 and something yards, no touchdowns, no picks. I especially like that no picks part, because lately he's been looking like Jameis Winston with those picks the past couple games. Even though he did have that one Will Levis moment in the second half where he and he got bailed out because of the passing, no, roughing the passer, which I honestly don't think was roughing the passer, but the refs bailed him out of a Will Levis moment. That one was bad. But yeah, I guess he managed the game well. We got the win, so can't complain about that. So now we have to looking forward. We have Carolina next week. It looks like they've reverted to their old selves, but still a formidable opponent. And now we have to put some cheese on our hands, become Packer fans. Hope they beat the Seahawks. Then next week we have to be like Joe Rogan, be even bigger fans of Bears. Hoping they beat the Seahawks as well. The Seahawks, Rams, either one. At this point, it's not in our hands like it once was, which is disappointing because only a couple weeks ago we controlled our own destiny. We could have locked things up, but now we not only have to win out, but we have to depend on the other teams in our division losing, the Rams and the Seahawks, which is not a great place to be in, especially considering our lack of playoff experience in the past couple of years, even with Kyler Murray. So I guess it is what it is, and yeah, go Packers. So that's it for this video. Hit like, subscribe for more Cars content.